Alright, welcome back to Everyday Epiphanies podcast where we sit up here and yap about a variety of miscellaneous topics with Marty, Midas, and Phan. And I know y'all looking like, wait a minute, there's one missing. That's because that boy Marty is out there enjoying life on the seas. Just like my nigga Luffy. Yep. But yeah, no. That man is out there on a cruise enjoying life with his woman. Couldn't be more proud of him.
Yeah, booed up, man.
Yep. But today's topic is going to be about. I know y'all probably seen it if y'all in the nerd realm. Black Myth Wukong just came out, and they got the people chatting, yapping, talking out they behind, right? So we're gonna put it up there. Wukong versus Kratos. I can't believe people are talking about this or even throwing this out there. That's like saying, bro, that's like saying Magneto versus Iron Man. Like,
so I mean, it feels like that.
Yeah.
Like, why are we talking about it? But keep going, please.
So,
please.
For those that probably don't know, because I don't know if many of y'all have read A Journey to the West. If not, that's okay. Go read it though, so you won't sit here and try to tell people that Kratos can beat Wukong. So we finna talk about it. Everybody done played God of War. We all know Kratos, right? The God Killer, the unkillable. Not really unkillable because the man had died twice, but he has escaped the underworld multiple times, which was cool and all. He has killed guys that are immortal, and I'm gonna touch on that immortal business because that's a word they like to throw around in lore, when in reality they're not really immortal. They're just extremely hard to kill. But we all know Kratos' feats, all the fucking magical weapons he done got, all that shit. But we finna talk about Wukong's feats for those that don't know, right? So,
a lot of y'all.
So before Wukong even decided that he wanted to face everybody in his pantheon, he went on a journey to become immortal. Not once, not twice, but 7 times over. Before he even decided to even go, run the gauntlet, right? So his feats are, superhuman strength, speed, blah blah, the normal things, right? But we about to really get into it because in some stories, right, Wukong's staff, the Jin Yubang, I don't know how to pronounce the first part, so yeah, I'm just gonna call it Jin Yubang. So it is said to hold up the Milky Way.
Held up.
His staff holds up the fucking Milky Way. In some stories, not all, but in some stories, his staff holds up the Milky Way. That's one feat right there, right? You can include it, you cannot include it, it doesn't matter, right? On top of that, he has the cloud somersault, which is cool. It sounds great, right? Until you break down the fact that one somersault, one flip, can take him to a distance of 108,000 miles from one flip.
I don't think y'all listen.
One fucking flip, he can do that, right? This nigga said, "Go ahead."
No. Go ahead. Go on.
Not only did he run the gauntlet with everybody in his pantheon, this nigga decided to 1v 100,000 Celestials and came out on top. He ate the fruit of immortality, which once he ate it, it can't be undone. He drank the elixir of immortality. Everything that involves immortality, he either ate or drank it. So he's 7 times over immortal. I don't know how that's possible, but that's like
that's an OP.
It is. And for those that don't understand, imagine you cut your finger and you put 7 band-aids on it.
No, it's like you grew back a finger 7 times stronger. You thought it was an issue cutting
Essentially.
yourself the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, no, it's not. It's not close. Before we continue on and explaining the feats, I really want to broaden this episode to just power scaling in general. Because
Yep.
the fact that Kratos and Wukong are even in the same conversation, it's just nah. It's just nah, man. Like I get it. I get the thought. But no, like what did you say earlier before we started recording? You was like they would have been better off putting Asura,
Yeah,
Asura's
Asura.
Wrath.
Asura's Wrath, yeah. It would have been better
Agreed.
off. And I'm going to get into them, because that's my boy. That's my boy right there. But, so back to Wukong's feats, right? So now, I'm finna do the due diligence, right? So, now that we know that he's 7 times immortal, the normal, godly feats and shit and all that, right? So, he has the 72 Bion. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but 72 Bion, which means he can transform into 72 different things. Here's the kicker. Each transformation has an extra life. So if you manage, if Kratos can manage to get around all the immortality 7 times, right? He now has to defeat this nigga 72 times. Meaning, technically, he has to defeat this nigga 79 times. And that's not including the fact that one single strand of hair from his body creates a clone that's just as strong as him. So he can just shed all his fur and create 1,000,000 and whatever fucking clones, bro. Like he has limb manipulation. So he can increase the number of heads and arms. He typically goes for 3 heads and 6 arms, normal thing. He has a body freezing spell, which allows him to magically freeze others to make them immobile. Immobility. Yeah. So that's like for those that still don't get it. That's like when Sasuke went to go fight Itachi and didn't realize he was in the Genjutsu. Sasuke wasn't even inside the fucking cave. He was outside. He was down the steps. Didn't even make it inside. Had a whole fight with his brother.
What's that Star Wars game that came out recently where you're like not even dang, is it with the redhead guy?
I know you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it. I know what Star Wars you're talking about though.
That's like spoiler alert, but that's like him versus Vader, y'all. That's what's happening. Like I understand you may like one character, but just know power scaling. It's not close. It's not close. What's the other thing I wanted to say about this? It was I want y'all to realize that your favorite anime characters are based off of him and still don't hold a candle to him. Like I just need that to be also understood. Like Goku and his power pole, or more recent was God of High School with Sun Jin Woo.
Yeah.
But it's only like it's Sun Jin Woo and who else now? I mean, in terms of OP, right? It's Sun Jin Woo and the guy from no, Sun Jin Woo is from Solo Level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
him and man, Jin. It's Jin in
God of High School. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jin Mori.
Jin Mori.
Yeah.
They're probably the 2 most OP characters in anime right now. Just know they still not touching Wukong. I just need that to be.
Not even y'all.
That's it.
Not even y'all baby daddy Goku is touching him.
No, with power pole included. No,
Not touching him, bro.
his whole mythos is a it's a lesser than copy
Yep.
of Wukong. I love it, not dissing by any means. I just want to put it in perspective how wild that is. All right.
Yeah.
So
oh, go ahead.
yeah, you go first. No, you go first.
Just to finish off this real quick, he has 2 charms, right? Water avoidance and fire avoidance, right? So what that means is, if Kratos takes him into the deepest ocean, it's not gonna kill him. He can't drown. On the bright side, right? Kratos can get the hell out of there before he drowns, because it does render Wukong not incapable. He can get out. He just can't fight, but he can get the fuck out of there. But then again, you gotta ask yourself: is it really Wukong or is it a clone? So at this point, you don't know. Fire avoidance, it's just what it is, bro. He can't be burnt. He has this thing called a lock breaking spell. Hold on. Yeah. So, this is pointless. But he could just unlock anything. Whatever. So, he could just go steal all of Kratos' weapons. Let's call it a day, Not to mention, he has the ability to, create invisible protective wall around himself by drawing a circle on the ground. And yeah, he sat in the furnace for 49 days. Even though where he sat at, it didn't technically burn him, but it made his eyes are the reason why they're gold and shit, because of the smoke. And because of the smoke, and because of that, whatever 1,000 li in a day is, he can see that at daytime, and he can see 600 li at night. Whatever the fuck that means, I don't know what that means, but yeah, he can see that. He can also see through any disguise, illusion, or transformation. So he's like Madara. You can't use shadow clones against him because he can just see the real you. Like,
I have nothing. But I really just don't understand how this became a thing. Glazing is how this became a thing. I know that's true.
Yeah.
Because what? Nah, like, that's just, even, so I'm not trying to get off topic, but I am for a little bit. And I just want to say, like, writing is so important. And I don't think people should try to minimize Kratos by comparing him to Wukong. I like Kratos a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like him in his story. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's like these people who try to put like Gojo versus Goku. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that. Stop it. Like I enjoy Gojo where he's at. Stop it. There's some scaling. Just you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't. It's kind of like when you read the comment section of what is it? The YouTube channel Death Battles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the ones that make sense, they'll turn into actual episodes. Like, and the one we never really got, but it became one of those 1 minute melees. Was the Virgil versus Sephiroth?
Yeah.
Did they turn that to a full one? I don't think they did.
I don't think so. I don't think they did.
I think it was a 1 minute, but it was a fire 1 minute. Matter of fact, they did both. They did. But that's closer. Like,
yeah, that is.
Give me
it's
something
way
like that.
It's way closer. Way fucking closer. Yeah.
With Wukong.
Yeah, but Wukong and Kratos is not a fight.
It's not.
And that's why I say like the closest one that you can put up against him is Asura from Asura's Wrath. For those that hadn't never played Asura's Wrath, go play that. Great fucking game. But essentially, right? I'm not even finna go into his feats because he essentially has similar feats to Wukong, except for he can die, right? Now, if him and Wukong fight, the only sad part is them niggas finna be fighting for the rest of eternity. unless Wukong gets bored and decides to remove mantra from the universe, because essentially that's what Asura is. He's like the embodiment of mantra. So if you remove that from the universe, he dies. So Wukong's gonna be fighting him for eternity unless Wukong gets bored and decides to remove mantra, or Wukong can just piss him off to the point his heart explodes, because he also can't control his anger, and if he gets mad enough, he will die. So there's that.
Still got Wukong with it. It would
Wukong
have
still
been a
wins,
much closer
bro.
fight. A much closer fight.
Yeah, but he
Kratos,
still wins.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, yeah, nah, man. And I don't care what you think. Young Kratos, old man Kratos, neither is
bro.
beating base. Neither is beating base Wukong. I'm not even talking enlightened after the Buddha incident. I'm talking this on his journey to the West, I think is enough.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that too. Yeah, so Buddha is the only person that technically beat him, because Buddha sealed this man in a mountain for 500 years. And y'all thinking, yeah, Kratos could just seal him away. He got stronger while he was sealed. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, sealing him is a very, very good idea. But you know how humans are, and he's gonna come out again, because the only reason why he came out of the mountains because someone walked past and Wukong whispered sweet nothings in his ear. He was like, "Yeah, I'll release you," and everybody got their ass whooped. Like, but I just want to add on some little shit. So it says right here, right, when he clashed with Nesha, it is stated to have shook the planet and caused the mountains to tremble beneath them with just a blow alone. Just they blows. Just they blows.
Shook the planet. And you on the moon fighting. I know everybody's seen that scene of One Punch Man where he got knocked to the moon. Was pinching his nose, and then one hold of his breath jumped from the moon back to the earth. Just know, they was throwing blows that was shaking the earth from the moon. That's yeah.
While he was fighting Nesha, right? His casual, I just want to put that out there, casual blows. That's like you and your man's putting on the gloves and y'all in the back just sparring. Casual. Move the moon. Move the moon, bro.
What did you said something earlier that I also want to say in this is I'm not arguing with you people. Like I am a Batman fan. I am. But I'm not gonna sit here and gas this shit. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Batman can be anybody with red. No, I'm not that one. I'm not that one, y'all. I'm not that. I like Batman for who he was.
Yeah.
A detective series. Like, it's dark. He wants revenge. Like, I'm here for this. I fuck with it. But trying to make him a god off top, chill on Batman. Same way I'm asking y'all, chill on Kratos. Man.
Yeah. Please do, man. And just like, bro, power scaling in general is ass. And I'm not even going to say it's ass because of, like, the fact that people put up certain characters against people they shouldn't be fighting. It's ass because I hate how people do the whole, but bloodlusted, bro. I hate that argument with a passion, bro, because you are taking out the most pivotal point of the character, and that is the character itself, right? That's like saying, okay, a lot of people don't realize, right? Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach, they all use the same power system. It's named different shit. They use the power for different things. It's all spiritual energy. right? So Naruto uses chakra. One Piece and Dragon Ball Z uses ki, kai, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bleach uses actual spirit energy, which technically makes Bleach stronger because they're using the essential essence of what it is.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z use ki as more offense, and One Piece uses ki as defense. And then Naruto uses chakra to do the whole, technically kind of like magic shit and deal with the body and shit.
Manipulate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw Hunter x Hunter and JJK in that with Nin.
Yeah, Nin. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Black Clover too, because Yami.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And like, truthfully, like, so we want to put some of them up, right? I can sit up here and tell you that Itachi will put all of your favorite characters in a Genjutsu because they use the same power system. But y'all say, oh, it's powerful. Yeah, I get that. But Itachi will win. Only because Itachi is a pacifist. So he has to finish you off faster because he doesn't like to fight. So the minute he puts you in the Genjutsu, he's going to kill you. He's not going to play around with you. He's not going to play no games. He's not going to let you power up. No, none of that. He's going to put you in the Genjutsu and kill you because he knows he's going to lose and he knows he can't stay in a fight long enough. That's the same thing like Vegeta. Even though I'm not saying Vegeta's a pacifist, but Vegeta don't like to play around. He's not Goku. Vegeta's just gonna fuck you up, call it a day. Except for that one time with Cell, and we don't talk about that though.
Yeah,
we don't talk about that. But
we don't talk about that the same way we don't talk about Goku giving that man
fucking senzu bro.
Yeah, Cell had a crazy run, and it wasn't. It should have been ended,
bro,
at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that. Man, I was gonna say something in terms of power scaling, and I think this also dips more into like writing in general. It's damn, it was gonna be something with like your characters allowing them to build.
Yeah.
Like the fans try to like remove them from what, like you said, what made them them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, what are we doing? Like Gojo is hard because, and I'm gonna keep using him as a reference because it's recent. Gojo is hard because the man had a near death. Well, really, he died, but like had a near death experience, came back, and then once he figured out, had that aha moment, like 100 maxed his training. It just never stops. So even when he's having a conversation, the training is happening.
Yep.
Justification. Or even me and Chris talk about it all the time. Rimuru from Reincarnated as a Slime. Man came back with a literal guardian angel that speaks to him on right choices. That's OP.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? So yeah, I don't know. Stop. Like it's fun to talk about, for sure. But there be people who don't listen to logic, and then that's what makes the whole thing infinitely more tough. Where it's like, all right, why am I having this conversation?
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't hearing nothing I'm
saying. Yeah, and like when that post popped up on Twitter, like I'm not gonna lie, I had to mute my thread because at that point, right, I had like I don't know what it is right now, but last time I checked, I had over almost 100 some reposts, hundreds of comments, over like, well at this point it's probably like close to 1,500 likes now. So the engagement on this great. At the point I had to mute it because like I had this one dude, right, that just kept trying to tell me Kratos will win. Kratos will find a way. Kratos is not finding. Kratos, my boy, been rocking with him since day one. Kratos is not finding a way, bro. He's not. And it's like people keep adding in, but he defeated other gods that were immortal. Look, I need y'all to listen to me, right? When it comes to immortality, realize that immortality means you cannot die. So therefore, if I defeat a god that is immortal and I kill him, he's not immortal now, is he? They're not truly immortal. Wukong is literally the definition of immortal. Oh yeah, just to add into it, he erased his name from the Book of Life and Death. So even if you do manage to kill him, that's a good thing for us because he can't reincarnate. But good luck because he also can't die because he's not in the book. Which, that is a feat that even the deities in his pantheon have trouble of doing. Like just getting their hands on that book is a quest on its own. So think about that. He managed to get his hands on it and erase his name. So if you want to kill him, you have to get your hands on the book, put his name back in there, and then get around all the immortality that he ate and drank.
Would have had a better. They would have had a better time or chance picking somebody like. And I'm not saying this because of my bias. This is the genuine thing. Picking someone like Spawn or even Silver Surfer, like that would have been a better conversation. Way more out there, but like,
actually,
yeah,
I would say Ghost Rider.
Oh, for sure,
Ghost Rider, because there was when what's his name, King Thanos. When King Thanos literally conquered everything, and essentially him and fucking Ghost Rider became best friends, and I think Ghost Rider killed Silver Surfer and took his board or some shit like that. I don't remember for real, but essentially he whooped his ass.
So that's the crazy part because. That Ghost Rider at that point, which I'm trying to remember, it wasn't even who was it? Because who it was made a big difference too. Because it wasn't even like the regular Ghost Rider.
No.
I can't remember. But the point is, him and that Thanos fought.
Yeah.
For ages.
Yep.
To the point where he didn't even remember why they were fighting, and he decided to just side with him to get rid of the common enemy, which ended up being. Was it the Cosmic Surfer? Because it was the black one. Was it the regular one?
It was Cosmic Ghost Rider. But, it was Frank Castle.
That's exactly.
It was Frank, yeah.
But, so then, here's my thing though. But the Silver Surfer that they were fighting wasn't the silver one. It wasn't. Because you remember, they needed, That lineup was crazy because it was King Thanos, it was Ghost Rider, and Hulk. He had Hulk on a chain.
Yeah, Hulk was his dog. Yeah, Hulk was his dog, and he fed him other Marvel characters.
So if I'm remembering this right, and I could be infinitely wrong, I'm not. Nah, it's not like I just read this yesterday. I can't remember but it was I don't even think Ghost Rider got the final blow. I'm still thinking it was Thanos.
No, they essentially just became cool.
No, I'm saying on Silver Surfer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying I don't even think it was Ghost Rider that got the final blow.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But the point is though, y'all reaching with Kratos. I'm just gonna leave that with that. If I wanted to incorporate more conversation on power scaling, though, right now, I really enjoy Burst Energy.
Okay.
More than I do quirks. So that might be a hot take, but because quirks was like you could be, you know how you ever see those memes and be like, what world would you rather actually live in? Yeah. I don't want to live in the world of my hero, bro. I might wake up like a duck or some shit. Like the quirk to create bread.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to be in that world. Curse energy is kind of fire. Curse energy is like the more negative shit that you've endured, have a higher chance of having more curse energy.
Yeah.
Uh, my bad, yeah. You have a better chance of having curse energy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm always pick that.
I'll most likely pick One Piece. Not even gonna hold you. Because like I could essentially pick my power. Granted, you know, I will have to like come across the devil fruit, but I can essentially, you know, pick my power. And hopefully no one has, you know, the devil fruit power because then I gotta defeat him. You know, that's the downside about it. You gotta defeat him. And then you gotta figure out where it's gonna spawn at too. So that's the other downside about it. But I'll still pick One Piece and the Devil Fruits. Because like
that's
as much as
a good pick.
Yeah, because like I ain't gonna lie. As much as I hate this nigga, bro. Blackbeard. That nigga got two of the best Devil Fruits. Like the Yami Yami no Mi and the Girl Girl no Mi, like crazy.
Like it's OP. That's
crazy,
bro. Kind of like what you're talking about is why, like, I get why it's a good pick for you because you're really into that, the lore of One Piece. But from afar, I honestly, God, I kind of feel the same way about that as like My Hero, but not to the same degree.
Yeah,
because you can still kind of pick, like you said, you kind of have to rise to the occasion for that.
Yep.
But like, it's no guarantee you gonna be, you know, you're not gonna, you might not be that guy.
Yeah.
You might not. And that power scaling. It's kind of like why people would always pick like for a world to live in for power scaling. Shit, even Pokemon, people would pick that because it was like you could go out there and find something,
Yeah,
train and be goated.
Yep. No, for real. Yeah.
It's another well-written power scaling system.
Truthfully, I think Demon Slayer.
Okay. The writer of that kind of fucked it up for me.
Yeah. But I see it as like, I see it as like, because essentially you just train.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in that regards, Demon Slayer is a good one. Granted, you still got to kind of be that guy because.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Or you could just, you know, give your life to Muzan. But then again, can you survive his blood? That's the only thing.
That's why I'm like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm not trying to get injected with HIV, bro. Sorry for all y'all out there.
Oh, man.
But like, man, like, I'm not trying to. If you told me I could have it, like, if the world / government hit a reverse Uno and was like, yeah, for everybody who had this terrible disease, it actually gave you immortality as a, like, no,
I feel that.
I'm dying.
Yeah, no,
I'm dying, bro.
100%.
Nah, like I'm sitting there thinking about that, like, oh, power, yeah. I'm trying to think. Are we able to bring this to video games at all?
Yeah.
Or no? Because honestly, at this point, and this goes back to your whole immortal statement, I think Guardians are pretty OP.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah. And like, I know this might ruffle a bunch of feathers too, but like, this is just like what we always say is that like reasons to live is because anime is doing this.
Yeah.
Like it's just constantly getting better. The writing is constantly getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up, it was Halo. No. Scratch that. It was Doom
Yeah.
first, in which that's a whole nother topic. But I'm gonna put him to the side. It was Doom, and then some time passed because I would even say that's before me. But then Spartans, right?
Yep.
And now I just feel like Guardians are kind of it. I don't
Yeah.
really know. Do I know another shooter?
Warframe. It's not really a
I'm
shooter,
still
but
I'm,
it's
I'm still picking. If I had to choose between being a Tenno or a Guardian, I'm being a Guardian.
yeah.
I'm being a Guardian.
And now we have First Descendant, but power scaling wise, I don't think they haven't reached OP level yet.
Yeah, they feel it still looks a little Anthem
Yeah.
ish. I feel like they in the same bracket.
Like it's still like so. The thing with First Descendant is no one actually knows if they are a descendant until they awake. It's like trying to awake the Renegon type shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, pretty much for those that haven't played, First Descendant and it's in the anime, essentially all the characters has Senju and Uchiha blood in them, and essentially you won't know until you are near death whether you are a descendant. And then that's when they unlock their powers. But they haven't reached OP status yet. So it's still just humans running around with powers.
Yeah, no, the Guardians, just the ability to wield light alone is OP.
Yeah.
And then you get to your ghost. You know?
Yep. You know,
Yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it, right? So they this is why like powers don't need to be real, right? Because essentially, right? Let's say everybody woke up. Well, not gonna say everybody, but let's say people started waking up. Essentially, Destiny, right? Some people wake up as Guardians, some people don't, right? Some people will light, some people will darkness, some people will both. So, if you control the darkness, right, you technically control your power. Like this is not like the video game. This is not like the video game where you pop super and blah blah. No, you can essentially do whatever you technically fucking want, right?
Yeah.
Why don't they encase they ghost in ice?
Nah, I guess you. Or like a mini bubble.
Yeah.
Void.
The ghost will never be able to be hit. So you can't. So if you can't kill the ghost, you can't kill the guardian.
Yeah, nah. or if you like, if we're talking like if it's respective to each class, it don't matter. Each one got something.
Yeah.
So like even for the hunter, again, void, just cloak your thing. It's invisible. You don't even know where it's at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I don't know the lore on that. I'm gonna look that up after this. But like, the ghost is kind of like in them though.
Yeah.
Like you don't see it until you get murked, and then the ghost arrives and like regenerates your body.
So there may be a way around it. There may be a way around it then.
That's kind of wild, all the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless you summoned it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen already. That's but this arcade got murked.
Yeah.
Man, that was over with.
Right, for real.
Some of they like this shit. But no, I'm not trying to turn this into a writing video, but like, are you caught up on JJK right now?
Nah, but I'm down to talk about it.
No? I don't have to get to the nitty gritty. I just think they did a good job because once again, even though I like Kurt's energy, they're also sprinkling some of that you have to be
Yeah.
Himothy in order to access certain feats, right? Like everybody on the internet talking shit about Mega Me being potential man,
Right.
because because he is the character that's blessed with the silver platter of skills. You come from the Zenning clan,
Mm-hmm.
you have the 10 shadows, and your teacher has the 6 eyes, and he literally told you that when y'all ancestors clashed, they both died. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I
You're
don't
the
know.
chosen
And
one.
right now with literally, and
Yeah.
then with Yuji Himothy, I'm not gonna get too much into that for people watching. I mean, I guess we kind of been spoiling left and right, but this is more recent. So I'm gonna be nice about it.
Right.
But he's him. He's
Yeah.
literally him. And the only reason why this whole thing ain't been wrapped up sooner is just off the strength of he's nice.
Yeah.
That's literally it. If he had more malice in his heart, even just an ounce, this whole shit would have been wrapped up about 10 chapters ago.
Yeah. So, I just want to add, right? Alright, so for those
Yeah.
listening, right? In about 3 seconds, I'm about to say something. So, either skip to about maybe 5 minutes, maybe. Yeah, skip to about 5 minutes. But, skip now. So, Van, how do you feel about my girl coming back?
Oh, I'm hyped. I'm hype about it.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking in terms of because it's Gege, right? Yeah, Gege said a long time ago, like back when he was first introducing, I think, the Shibuya incident. He said it was going to be either all but one die. Yeah, everyone but one dies, or yeah, everyone. I'm fucking this up. The point is, either only one lives or only one dies. Is how
Yeah.
you said it.
Okay.
And right now, it's looking like it might not be Gojo for y'all. It might not be
Yeah.
Gojo, and I think that's scary because Yuta has kind of been off screen. Again, we only got 4 chapters left. I don't know how none of this is gonna play out, but it's so bad. Like I'm not gonna go on a rant about this. We're gonna minimize
Yeah.
this. It's so bad that the community at large is saying we have to get a JJK like shipping of some sort or like a
Yeah.
part 2 because, and this is how crazy writing can switch in a second. If this ends in 4 chapters, nothing else, all of a sudden this will be the shittiest anime of all time. This shit will go down. I'm not even kidding. This shit will go down with like Game of Thrones, bro.
Yeah.
Which is still a great show, but now it's like just read the books. That's why I'm gonna be with it. Like,
Yeah.
what the?
Yeah, no, that's because that had a lot of people upset. I seen that shit all over Twitter, bro. People was mad that happened.
So now, but here's my question for the viewers, because I don't know if Gege only meant from the core group.
Right.
When he said only one lives or only one dies.
Mm-hmm.
But because if he only meant the core group, then I'm gonna just throw this out here. I don't see Mega Me making it.
Yeah, no. I don't think so.
I think Mega Me will be the one.
Yeah.
And not Coach. But if he meant as an entirety, then we already lost Nanami, and I feel like that was the one that actually hit the community just right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm hyped, and I know it's over with now because everybody been saying from Jump Street that her character was built perfectly to absolutely murk that man.
Yeah.
We was like the whole show could have been put to rest the second she stepped on the scene and we saw that epic ass scene when the what is it? The Kurt not golly. I keep thinking of the Blood Brothers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Curse, wound, painting.
Yep.
That curse. That whole. I'm fucking up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he was driving away on the car, and she slammed the nail into his arm and murked him, I'm like, it's over.
Yeah.
That's it. Just give her a finger. Just one.
Just one. Yeah. That's it.
And now you gave my boy Yuji literally a cleave that cleaves the soul.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop nerding out, y'all. Just know, in terms of power scaling,
yeah,
it's 100% on the writing. It depends on the writing, and I'm sorry, but just to bring this full circle, Wukong has a whole mythos. There are books designed to only stack how OP he is. Like, New Age writers are world building. They're doing multiple characters. His whole shit is just on him. I'm sorry. He got too many stats, too many feats. There's nothing that can be said like against him at this point. I'm not gonna lie. And everyone better be thankful he's a neutral being, entity, because if he wasn't,
we all be fucked.
Fuck.
You want to talk about like aliens and shit? So, all right. Side note, right? Let's just say aliens are real. Let's just say the angels and all these other gods are technically aliens, right? So, if Wukong was real and the nigga was evil, we're fucked. For those that don't really quite understand, it's like when Kid Buu arrived. He didn't play around. He just boom. Like, that was it. That's all. No games to play.
I don't even think. Even though I feel like he would be capable of just wiping everything, he don't even seem like that type. If he was evil, he'd be the type to just.
He's gonna fuck with
just you. Set the yeah, he'd set the plan, the field for like minions to come through and do everything. And he had to watch.
Yeah, he's definitely an asshole.
Yeah.
Definitely an asshole. Well, before we end this episode, right, I do want to ask. All right, well, for those that's listening, and if you watch the anime, this is the end of the episode, so don't listen no more. But yeah, click off now. Fan, how do you feel about the ending of My Hero?
I'm not too happy about it.
No.
I feel a little rushed.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the lovey-dovey mess, man. Like, I'm cool that he got a suit or whatever. I guess and I'm cool with the community helping. I guess that was a nice blanket to like level it out and to say that this world will be going in this direction, so he doesn't have to make another one. But like, I feel like Bakugo should be number one. I'm gonna say that. I feel like what's my man's name?
Which one?
Icy Eye.
Oh, you talking about Todoroki?
Todoroki. Thank you. I feel like Todoroki should be number 2. And yeah. I don't know. It's more of an ego thing on why I'm like
Yeah. How you feel about him getting the Ember? How you feel about that? No.
It's okay, I guess. Like, that's what I'm saying. The writing felt a little lazy. It felt a little sloppy. It felt like I don't know. There's a very definitive point in the manga where we're clearly doing the power of friendship shit, and that's when I'm like, sorry, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm reading because I am a fan, but I don't like it. I think it was right when All for One was about to be babyfied and he's going against Bakugo.
Mm-hmm.
That was hype. Bakugo coming back was hype.
Yeah.
But I think it was right after that when it was the whole
Talking about Deku and Shigaraki?
Yeah, man, that internal part. That
Yeah.
was when I'm like,
Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that, right? Because I enjoyed that because, like, reading it and actually, like, learning about Shigaraki. That's not really how Shigaraki was. He did grow up to be he did grow up to be this big bad villain, and it's essentially it was essentially just him and Himiko type of thing. Like, he just wanted friends type shit. But no, I do fuck with it because I do feel like it fits his character. Even though he was this big bad evil nigga, I still feel like it fits his character, and it does settle for something bigger in the future because he already told Deku, like, what y'all do tomorrow decides the future. So I mean, it may be I think it will be a big bad because of the one nigga at the end of the story. They never told us his name, so I don't know. But you got him. You got what's his name? The turtle nigga. I can't think of his name. Shigaraki's friend.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Him. You still got him, and you got my boy Todoroki's brother.
Oh yeah.
Dabi.
Dabi.
Yeah, you still got them three.
Yeah, but they wrapped it up with the other guy though, the quote unquote mystery guy. Remember the same lady who watched Shigaraki right before he turned ended up intercepting that guy.
Yeah.
It was like a random old lady or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was supposed to be like the turning point for this would-be new villain. Like, that's why society trying to help the hero. Even me saying it, that's why I'm like, I get it, bro, but I'll let it go. I'm not gonna be so like I am coming about that.
But if they do a Shippuden type of thing, I'm gonna say I really feel like Dabi is gonna be in there. I don't think Dabi is done. It's not in his character. Even though he's like damn near on a ventilator. Well, he is on a ventilator, but even though he's connecting with Todoroki, I don't think he's done. Because I just don't see that being in his character.
I mean, again with the plot or writing, I think his writing as a villain was way more fleshed out.
Yeah.
Like his reasoning was better.
Yeah.
Like Shigaraki was evil to be evil. Even All for One, it was kind of like, like you saw a demon lord in a monster.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
I know. I told you. That's why I'm like, at the end of it all, bro, I'm not. It's mid to me now.
Yeah.
Like I was here for the journey and I enjoyed the ride. I swear I did. Endings make the whole thing, man. I think that's why so many great anime haven't ended, because they kind of know you got to rock this out right. Yeah, man.
Yep.
That's all I got. Bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one last thing before we do in this episode. So, Phan and One Piece, right? We finally got some emotion out of Kizaru. If you don't know who Kizaru is,
Okay.
Oh, so you know who Kizaru is?
Yeah.
Yeah. We finally got some emotion out of Kizaru. So, essentially, right? The world government sent Kizaru there. They sent him to kill Vegapunk. He completed his mission. He killed Vegapunk, right? So Akainu calls him, and he's basically like, what's going on down there? And Kizaru was like, I mean, fuck you want me to tell you, bro? Like, it is what it is. So he told Kizaru, like, you down there slacking. He was like, hold up. Me slacking? He was like, let me ask you this. Have you ever killed your best friend? And then it did a flashback of like him meeting Vegapunk, and them, did all that shit. And then he was basically like, so you said me slacking, bro? Bullshit, my nigga. Chill the fuck out. Akainu was like, my bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Because I know he hit a sore spot for Akainu, because Akainu fought Aokiji for 10 days. Because Aokiji, he left the Marines. And I guess Akainu didn't want him to leave type shit. So they fought for 10 days. And he couldn't bring himself to killing Aokiji. So that definitely hit a sore spot for Akainu. Because Kizaru was like, so, have you ever killed your best friend, bro? Because I did. Yeah, man. Shit crazy.
I had something. Yeah, damn, bro.
Yeah.
But for everybody else who's out here watching this, please let us know what you think in the comments in terms of who will actually win the fight between anyone versus Wukong. Honestly, who you putting up against the Black Myth?
Yep.
I feel like that's going. One more thing, and I'm gonna let this go for real. I hope they keep that as a series.
Yeah.
I hope they do Black Myth different legend.
Yeah.
That'd be epic.
Yeah, that would be.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
Alright, man, it's been today's episode of Everyday Epiphanies podcast with Marty, Midas and Phan, even though Marty isn't here. Make sure y'all type in the comments, living life, because, that's what he doing. Type that in the comments. And for those listening, the one true way to beat Wukong is to seal that nigga away and don't wake him up, bro. Just seal him away and just leave him. Leave him, bro. Just fucking leave him. Stop touching him, bro. Just if you look, if it ever became real, and you see a random lock on a door that's on a mountain somewhere, leave it, bro. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. If you hear a voice, please ignore the voice. Keep walking. Just let that man be, man. With that being said, man, we out, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.